Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Saturday, January 11th, 2025. Alright, let's get started. One across. Get an engine going. I want it to be rev it up. Is that right? Rev it up? Let's see if we can confirm this. Professional squatters? This is wordplay. So it's not about squatting in a house. I wonder if they're talking about umps in baseball. They squat a lot. Bit of Sweeney Todd fare. This is a musical. It starts with a P? Is it about the barber in Sweeney Todd? I'm not sure about this one. Many early wines. Is this a variety of wine? It's not reds or whites. Bypassing play. Bypassing play. Is this a sports play? Interesting. It feels like it's maybe about football. Common format for an essay informally. Oh boy. I don't write many essays. Isn't it usually like a 3-paragraph essay or a 5-paragraph essay? Locale of Niue and the Pitcairn Islands. I have heard of the Pitcairn Islands before. Is it near Scotland? I'm not sure. Number 2's EG. That feels like it should be about pencils. And that would fit. It must not be rev it up. I wonder if it's just start up? No, this has to be pencils. Maybe it's power up instead? Yeah, let's make this pencils. Oh boy, what is this? I like these letters better. End around? Cost efficient. Interesting. This has a hyphen. What is this going to be? Cost efficient. Jargon heard at Comic-Con or in a D&D game humorously. I think this has to be something like nerd speak. That looks really good. Specially trained teams. It's not cadres, is it? That doesn't feel right. It's not cores. River featured in the Rig Veda. So is this Hindu? Is this the Indus River? Pride Parade participant? I like the alliteration here. This is also wordplay. So, is this not about the Gay Pride Parade? Pride Parade. Participant. It's not just like LGBT, right? I don't see how that's a punny answer. Blank fly. Maybe this is more baseball. It could be a sack fly, a sacrifice fly. Oceania? Oh, maybe this is actually near Australia. Oceania. Okay, nice. Format for an essay. Oh, it could be a Word doc, right? Oh my god, it's a computer format. That is not what I was expecting. So this has to be economic, right? Cost efficient? Maybe it is cadres. Bypassing play. I think this is a football play. I think it's an end run. Early wines. Rises? What? Many early wines. Rises? That doesn't make sense to me. It does feel like it has to be an E here. Many early wines. Is this a variety that I've never heard of before? That's kind of worrying. Some sweet pick-me-ups. I wonder if it starts with candy. Is this an N? Tubular? That feels like it has to be rad, an equivalent phrase. Let's try rad. Publicly criticizes. It's not denounces. Disowns. That doesn't feel right. Contralto singer known as the First Lady of Radio. I've never heard of this person. A singer. And this maybe starts with car? I don't know. I would really want this to start with candy. Fruit-filled loaf. Well, it can't be a fruitcake. We have fruit in the clue. I have no idea what they're going for here. Let's try and start fresh in this corner. Incurs an extra service charge, perhaps. I wonder if they're being tricky. Could this be about tennis? An extra service charge. Or it could be about cell phones. Recurring role for Kate McKinnon on SNL. It's only 3 letters? She plays so many characters. I have no idea. George Blanc, habanera composer? I don't know. I don't think I've heard of this person. Clearing. Like a clearing in a forest? Oh man, that's tricky. Extractor used on some seeds and nuts. Like something you'd use to pit an olive? No, this is seeds and nuts. I wonder if it's something like a bird beak. Could it be a bird beak? That would be pretty cheeky. Their petals are used to make a traditional Korean wine called Deogyeonju. I've never heard of this. It has to be some kind of flower though, right? Turnpike feature. A clover leaf? What else is on a turnpike? I mean, a turnpike is usually just 2 lanes, and I think often big trucks aren't allowed on a turnpike. I don't know how that helps us here. One taken for a ride. I mean, this could be anything. It could be somebody being taken advantage of. It could just be a passenger in a taxi. Movement in the Nutcracker. Well, this is a ballet, so I would really want it to be a plie. That's a ballet move. Okay, so maybe it's not a bird beak. I really liked that answer though. Petals. Oh no. I mean, this is probably an S, but that doesn't help too much. One taken for a ride. This could be an R maybe? Fruit-filled loaf. Oh no. Let's try and get some of these acrosses here. Own up. Take responsibility. Oh boy. Antarctic explorer for whom a sea is named. I think I have heard of a sea that's near Antarctica, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Maybe with some crossing help we can get it. Attachments for speakers. Attachments. Are these speakers that play music, or are these people that are orators? I wonder if it could be something like lapel mics. That would be a very sneaky clue. Blatant deceptions. Bald-faced lies. Blatant. Monarchs e.g. Well, my first thought would be butterflies, but I think it has to be plural, right? Yeah, so that wouldn't fit. I wonder if it's talking about kings or queens. Royalty? It's too short. Let's see if we can build off of lapel mics. Peace, dude. And this is an equivalent phrase. Later, bro? I think the dude is cluing us in that we need the bro here. Track star Ingebrigtsen, who at age 16 became the youngest person in history to run a sub 4-minute mile. Wow. That is impressive. I do not know their name though. Simple house style with gables. It's not an A-frame. Simple house style? Oh god. Publicly criticizes. I mean, this is probably an S. Yeah, it definitely is. Hopefully we can build out of this corner here. Taiwanese electronics brand. I'm gonna guess that it's Acer. Make way for... Make way for... This B seems weird. Siren call. This is wordplay. So I don't think it's about a mythological siren. Maybe it's just an alarm. Yeah. Material for Robin Hood's bow. Oh no. So this is some kind of wood? This M. It's not elm or ash or fir. Uh-oh, maybe it's not an alarm. Unless he used something else. Okay. So, that doesn't actually fit. First of 4 emperors in the year of the 4 emperors. Oh boy. Are these Roman emperors? 4 emperors. Oh my god, I have no idea. Small juice container. And this is wordplay, so I don't think we're talking about orange juice. I wonder if it could be a AA cell. We're talking about a battery. So that makes me think maybe it is Acer and alarm. Okay. It could just be maybe something that's in good condition, or... This M is really throwing me off. Make way for... I guess this could be let by. So this seems like it should be U. That's a type of wood. So maybe... Could it be a flare or a blare? A siren? It feels like blare maybe is a better answer. Oh god. An emperor. Okay. This could be allow. This could be a verb. Oh god, what is this? I'm really not sure. Music genre for Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit. It's got to be some kind of metal. Is it new metal? I think I've seen that before. Setting for balloon darts or a ring toss. Both of these are carnival games, right? So it's got to be game. What would you call the part of an amusement park where there's games? The boardwalk? I don't know. Galba? Galfa? Oh no. Neither of those sound familiar. Siren call. I don't think it's glare. Blatant deceptions. Well, it has to be an S, right? They act as one? Maybe it's something like voting blocks? That could be. Ooh, this could be bread, right? Some kind of fruit bread. Is this a press? I don't know. Monarchs. This could be autocrats, right? Oh god, this name. Note extender in sheet music. Isn't that an arc? I think that extends a note. Oh my god, what is this? Some sweet pick-me-ups. This feels like it's being very tricky. Feature of the United States Capitol. They're talking about the Capitol building, right? It's not the rotunda. Oof, what is this? It doesn't feel like... I guess you could put dome at the beginning here. Oh man. Have we looked at all the downs here? I think we have. Oof, man. This is tricky. Let's see if we can get a foothold in this corner here. Open for drinks. Like a bar? Open for drinks? Baby blank. I mean, this could be a lot of things. Television star who went on the illegally prohibited from being funny on television tour in 2010. I remember this. This is after Conan O'Brien left The Tonight Show. So, oh, is it just Conan? Okay. Stack in an ice cream shop. That's gotta be the cones. It's kind of funny crossing Conan. Lothlorien in The Lord of the Rings EG. Lothlorien. I'm trying to remember what that is. Was that an elf city? Is that right? I'm having trouble remembering that. This name does ring a bell. It would be an example of what? It's lit. And this is an exclamation mark clue, so that means we need something that literally is lit. Is it a fuse? Lothlorien. Oh, it could be a forest, right? That sounds right. Okay. Certain workplace protection. More wordplay. So, what is it? Not about safety goggles or something? Result of a downpour, perhaps. It's not a flood. Oh boy. Jester named in a Shakespeare soliloquy. Alas, poor Yorick, right? Okay. So, baby what? Let's keep looking at these downs. Hits the weights, say. Like at the gym, hits the weights? Or is it like trying to hit weight as a boxer or a wrestler? Hits the weights. To the stars in Latin. There was a movie called Ad Astra that came out not too long ago. Debriefed. This is wordplay. I don't think it's going to be about a military soldier being debriefed after going on a mission. I want to say it's about taking your briefs off, maybe? It's not stripping. Debriefed. Is it pantsed? Yeah, that would be having your briefs taken off. That's funny. So, open for drinks? I mean, I want to say it's a tap. Open for drinks. Oh, it's a verb. You're tapping a keg. Man, that was hard to see. I guess this is Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. So maybe this is tones up? Yeah. They believe the radical notion that women are people, per Mary Shear. I want this to be feminists. So is this not fuse? Really? Maybe it's a fire? A fire is lit. And then this can be feminists. Well, that works. This is another exclamation mark clue. So what works? Some kind of cure? Well, that works. Certain workplace protection. Okay, so this has to be a desk pad, right? It's protecting your desk. Result of a downpour. That's got to be mud. Is it a shore cure? I've never heard that phrase before. That sounds a little weird to me. Shore cure. Some sweet pick-me-ups. It does seem like it has to end in an S here. Sure cure. What a weird phrase. I mean, I've heard of surefire. Huh. So what could this be? It ends in CES? Oh no, we're so close to getting these. Setting for balloon darts or a ring toss. We're not gonna get that. Oh no, we did get an F at the end of this one. It seems like this has to be about the roof, right? So maybe it's a domed roof. There we go. So is this a dot and not an arc? Maybe an arc is like a slur? And this could be a Cape Cod. I've heard of a Cape Cod style house. So game rooms, I suppose. Oh man. Blatant deceptions. Okay, this has to be Naked Lies, right? No, this is such a hard name. I have no idea. I can't even guess at it. Some sweet pick-me-ups. Caramel something? Caramel? Caramel lumpties? That can't be right. Dark bread? I've never heard of that before. Own up. Okay, that has to be come clean. Okay, so I think caramel is probably right. This could be date bread. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, we have Kate. Maybe this is Kate Smith, and maybe it's rooms that's wrong. Okay, that's good. That's good. This could be wrong. So this is probably Smith. James something. This could be Jacob, and this is a game booth. There we go. That sounds more like something that would be at a carnival. So we have Jacob. Kate Smith probably. Publicly criticizes. This has got to be decries. Oh, I think it's James Ross. I think there's a Ross C. That sounds vaguely familiar. Decries, that's good. It is some kind of press. It's not a nut press. Extractor. Oh no, this is some kind of flower. Turnpike feature. Maybe it's a median? That sounds pretty good actually. That is at least something we can build off of. One taken for a ride. That's interesting. It doesn't end in ER, it's ED. One taken for a ride. So maybe it's something you ride in. That's interesting. Incurs an extra service charge. This kind of feels like it has to end in an S. Incurs. One taken for a ride. It's not a sled. Oh man. Clearing. It's not a meadow. Clearing. I mean, this could be a verb, kind of. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're in trouble here. I'm probably gonna have to sit here and think about this for a while. Oof, yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna fast forward a little bit, and if I have a stroke of inspiration, I'll bring you back in. Okay, I've had a couple of thoughts here. My first kind of breakthrough was on this clue. I was thinking this could be an oil press because you can get oil from seeds and nuts. Like you could have maybe like peanut oil. So let's try oil press here. And then that helped me see that this should definitely be a glade. And then I took a look at this one, and this G makes me think this might be Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I guess it's abbreviated because of the abbreviated SNL. And then this looks like it's going to be a service charge on your cell phone. It should be roams. And then I still have no idea what this name is. And then I think this has to be azaleas, right? That's a type of flower. Is this bizet? That sounds vaguely familiar. And then this is going to be a steed. It's a horse. Oof, man. Wow, that is a pretty tricky corner there. And then we thought this had to be cadres, right? And rises? I guess so. So we have the E, and then we still need to figure out what's going on here. Galba? Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to guess a B here. So let's throw this B in there and see if that'll do it for us. Oh shucks, okay, something's wrong. Well, let's try a few options on the siren call. Is it a flare? Galba. Oh no. Well, let me play with these two squares for a little while and hopefully we'll hit upon the right combination here. Oh, wait a minute. I feel like such an idiot. This is not how you spell economic. Oh god, so it was just a typo. This has to be rosés, right? Many early wines? Were a lot of early wines rosés? I guess so. All right, well, let's throw an O in here and see if that'll in fact do it for us. All right, a Saturday puzzle in 32 minutes. Yeah, this was a good challenge. We actually had a pretty easy time in the northwest corner, this typo notwithstanding, and that's usually an indication that it's going to be a pretty smooth solve, but that was not the case today. We had a lot of trouble building into this center section, and this ended up being caramel lattes, yeah, of course. I think there was some names that kind of held us back. This one was tough, this was hard, although I guess if you watch SNL, that might be easier to have gotten. This Crossing, James Ross, Kate Smith, we didn't know either of those names. Galba, oof. Yeah, so names definitely caused a little bit of trouble today. Sure Cure also was a weird one. I've never seen that before. Jacob also, man. Yeah, but we did eventually get everything filled in. And there were some pretty nice tricky clues today. I especially liked attachments for speakers. This was a very nice misdirection. It definitely makes you think more about an electronic speaker and not a person that's a speaker. And what was this? Pride Parade participant. Oh my god, it's a lion, of course, in a pride of lions. That's pretty cute also. Very nice. All right, well, it's been good to see that Will Shortz has been back in the editor position. I'm glad he's feeling healthy and is getting back to editing crosswords. I think that's enough of a debriefing for today, but I hope you enjoyed solving that Saturday puzzle along with me. I'll be coming back at you with another New York Times crossword solve very soon, and I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.